And welcome back to part 3 of, I guess now we're the Battle City, like a pre-Battle City thing of, what if Yugi didn't get into the castle. Just to recap, because it's been so long, but I'm recording a lot today, so we should be good with that. Anyway, Pegasus says Joey's soul. We have a Duelist, Battle City, rather, tournament going on, and let's start off with this first slide. So everyone's been distributed their duel disc, but for some reason, Kaiba only has one locator card. But the big five also only have one locator card. So he duels all five, defeating them in one-on-one action, earning all his locator cards to enter the Battle City tournament finals. That's one for your Battle City. Also, who got only one locator card was the Paradox Brothers each. They have one each. So Yugi is dueling, and if he can win, he will get four locator cards. Yugi has 8,000 life points, and the Paradox Brothers both have 4,000. Yugi will have to eliminate both of their life points and negate Guardian if he wants to win. So I don't know if this was in the anime or not, but I don't remember the three Dark Magician Girl, Dark Magician, and Magician of Black Chaos putting their wands together and then combining it to beat something, and they had like their attack together, like 73,000 or something. Is that 73,000? 6,000. No, yeah, 73,000. Well, they beat the Great Guardian, and Yugi moved on. He'll have one more duel before we hit the finals of this tournament. Hey, I don't want to panic, but Pegasus brought Panic back to life, and his dual monster's darkness in the light does not work. So Dark Magician is able to easily beat him, qualifying Yugi for the finals. This will be the last one we see actually qualify, as we're about to get into the new tournament, which means we'll be seeing who qualified as we go on, as Yugi's going to be number one to qualify. First match, I mean. It's Yugi and Merrick. And when I say Yugi and Merrick, I mean it's Yugi versus the regular Merrick, who easily is defeated by Dark Magician. But Merrick is so mad. This is where the Yami Merrick comes out. Merrick says Yugi created him, and he'll get his revenge on the Pharaoh eventually. But walks away for now since he is no longer in the tournament. Before I continue, I'd just like to say all pictures are from Google and may potentially contain the Yu-Gi-Oh! Anime. Copyright to the rightful owners. So it's now Bakura versus Mako. And Mako found his dad because happiness. Well, this is a shadow game, and Mako's pretty much got this all won, but he couldn't deal with the Destiny board, and Bakura wins, sending both Mako and his father to the Shadow Realm. Mai wants revenge on Pegasus, and they draw in the tournament with the Toon Harpy Lady, Toon Harpy Lady sister, and Toon Harpy's pet dragon. Mai is defeated, but that's not all. Pegasus takes her soul into the card using his Millennium Eye. As they await Kaiba's final opponent, because only 7 people actually showed up to this tournament. If I didn't say that already, Kaiba's now awaiting his last opponent, and it's, well, before I reveal who it is, but you can see who it is on screen. Pegasus says, I know who uh, is Kaiba's last opponent, and Kaiba demands to know who, and he says, it's you, Kaiba, as the dark Kaiba, who he shares a deck with, comes out. They have the same opening hand, and they draw the same cards until one card switches up, makes them both shovel their decks. But in the end, the real Kaiba is able to defeat the Dark Kaiba, and now he's able to advance in the tournament to the semifinals. You can have Bakura duel, but it's not like their original timeline duel, because Bakura is focused mainly on trying to get the final out, but he only got to Finna before Dark Magician took down Bakura. But in a good way, with Bakura being taken down, Mako and his father regain consciousness and their souls return to their body. And another duel from the anime that's not like it is now Pegasus versus Kaiba. And Pegasus is playing all these mind games, and Kaiba is kind of staying ahead of Pegasus, but there was one crucial thing. Pegasus had 1,600 life points left. Was able to play Doom World, summon Blue Eyes Toon Dragon, and take the 500 life points away so Blue Eyes Toon Dragon can attack directly. Which, unfortunately for Kaiba, he only had 3,000 life points left, and that was the end of the duel. I just want to say this again if I didn't. I feel I have. Uh, Copyrights. Google. I use these images from Google. Copyright to the rightful owners. Pegasus now takes Kaiba's soul, and it's all for nothing in the final duel against Pegasus and Yugi. Well, Yugi's dueling for everybody now, just like in the original anime, and pretty much it goes down the same way where Yugi and the Pharaoh keep on switching minds to evade Pegasus, but Yugi does fall to the Shadow Realm, and with the help of Yugi playing, I forgot what he played to be honest, but whatever he played helps turn the tides against Pegasus, and Dark Magician was able to defeat Pegasus, making Yugi the first ever Duelist Battle City tournament winner. Kaiba announces in 1 year's time there will be a Battle City tournament again where Yugi will compete to see who is the real king of games. Because he beat Pegasus, so he's like the king of games. Yugi's like the king of games, so Kaiba wants to test it. He said going forward every year, the winner will face Yugi, like in the Grand Prix tournament. But we're not done yet because with everybody's souls returned to their body, we do have that Bakura beating Pegasus and taking his Millennium Eye. And we have one more thing to announce. Pretty much here is the same as normal, where Kaiba goes to the museum, gets Obelisk the Tormentor from Ishizu, Yugi and Taya go learn about the Millennium Wall, and now the rules change to where you must give over your rarest card in the Duelist Kingdom because now that's the rules. So Kaiba can collect all the Egyptian God cards. Ishizu said she will get Obelisk back from Kaiba one day, who just laughs it off. Well, that's all for part two. Now, I know that this series, one, isn't getting a lot of views, but hopefully one day it will. And two, it's taking a long time to produce. The reason it had taken a long time to produce is I didn't have that whole Kaiba and Joey duel where everything was mapped out turn by turn. I'm not gonna do that anymore. I'm just gonna do like I said. Oh, the three of them beat, like the three musicians beat Big Guardian. And if I do have an idea for a duel, I'll definitely do it for you guys. So this should be back on a normal basis, probably a double upload with Pokemon this Friday. Um, but yeah, what do you think of everything? I know this is just kind of like, well, Yugi just beat everybody, and I think everything's the same. But tell me what you think in the comments below. Like, share, subscribe, and I will see you next time. Stay nice for disability rights.